Hey friends, welcome back to day 15. We are back out in my living room, which means we are doing a walking meditation today. And if you missed day 4, I suggest you go back and start with that one because that has the basic introductory instructions for walking meditation. And today we will do a little bit longer of a practice than we did in that introductory session. So we'll be about a 15-minute session of walking. And I'll give a few guided verbal prompts as we go, but it will be also a lot of silence so you can really sense into what you're experiencing in your body. And this time around, my encouragement is to keep it really, really simple and don't even try to meditate. Just simply walk. And as you notice thinking wandering, bring your awareness and attention back to what it feels like in your body to be moving and walking. And you will, of course, get distracted, and that's good information because wherever your mind gets pulled away to, whatever attitude or mental fixation tends to come up towards meditation, then that is usually a clue as to how we're relating to the rest of our life as well. So, for example, if as I'm doing my walking meditation, I'm trying to get something out of it, I'm trying to set a goal or achieve some specific outcome, that all that striving energy churns up a lot of stress that is likely showing up in other places in my life. If while I'm doing my walking meditation, I am constantly being nitpicky about tweaking every little thing to make it a perfect experience, or stressing about if I'm doing it right, or how do I look while I'm doing this, that's a clue for what I can work with in the rest of my life. And maybe as I'm doing my walking meditation, I'm kind of dissociated and I'm going into some form of escapism of trying to use this meditation to get out of my life and go to some blissed out, peaceful place. And that's called spiritual bypass. That's not being with the moment of what is real, even if what is real here and now is boring or uncomfortable or unpleasant or sad, etc. This is a practice. The simplicity of learning how to be with just walking helps me learn how to be with whatever is arising in the present moment. So, let's find our line to walk in. Hopefully you've cleared out your space in your room. And setting the body with the eyes gently focused downward. And I'll ring the bell to open and to close us. Oops, first I have to reset my sound settings. Here we go. Sorry about that. So right away, connecting with the breath and just sensing the body as the weight shifts and the feet step forward. Just being with the simplicity of the body moving. Just finding a pace that feels comfortable enough for you. Not too slow, not too fast. And each time I get to the end of my walking line and pause, that's my reminder to come back to the present moment, to come back to the sensations in my body. Simply breathing in and out in a relaxed way. And being aware of my body moving as I breathe. Not making it any more complicated than it needs to be. Feeling the shifting of the weight. Staying interested in just this, just walking, just sensing the contact of the feet with the floor and the shifting of the weight of my body. And also noticing with what attitude I'm approaching this practice. Am I dismissing it as boring? Am I getting tight internally because I'm trying to do it right or striving so hard to stay focused? Am I searching greedily for what I'm going to get out of this? Some reward, some benefit? Or maybe I am resisting the practice and trying to get away from feeling my body. Some sort of aversion to the present moment that keeps landing me in distraction or rumination or fantasy. And anytime one of those things arises, I simply make a note of it, that I'm getting tight or that thinking is happening. And without judging myself, I simply redirect my attention gently back to sensing the body moving and or sensing the breath moving in and out with ease. So it's really a time to give the thinking mind and the ego mind a break. Because there's nowhere I need to go, nothing I need to do, no one I need to be in this moment. And I can take some comfort in that and simply enjoy the simplicity of my being as I move through space, alive and breathing. pausing where you are and coming into stillness. Maybe closing the eyes for a few breaths to really take in the impressions and the impact of this practice. And with that, friends, you have completed day 15, which means you are halfway through. Wow. Congratulations. You're doing awesome. This is a big commitment, and if you've made it this far, all you have to do is just do it again. And you know you can do 15 days, so just do it again, and then you'll be there. And you will have created this beautiful habit of awareness, presence, and self-care and self-love incorporated into your daily routine. So stick with it. You are doing awesome. And carry this simplicity with you that we have cultivated in this walking meditation. Carry it with you into the next activity of your day. All right. Take care. Be well.